this full screen to make my life easier. When was the settings? Oh, there it is. Toggle full screen. Except it's going to disappear for a second because I'm going to try capturing it directly instead. That work? Hey, that works. Perfect. Which means theoretically, not quite. I don't know how to stream this, to be honest with you. I'm trying to figure out if I should do it with camera on or camera off, but it apparently likes to break the capture when I swap screens. Newer world? Newer-ish world. I'm going to go put the record away. All right, well, so this is World Seed. I don't understand how this game works. That's the easy way of putting it. I kind of don't really know what I'm doing. I know that I walk around. The areas with the skulls have enemies that you have to fight in them. Each one of these tiles has a thing in it. The direction this arrow points is towards home. I also need to like make the volume a little higher because I like muted it into oblivion the other day. Because I was doing stuff and didn't feel like listening to people. But essentially, like, you wander around, and then every time you enter a tile, you can, well, I guess on a mountain tile, you can mine and get some iron, and this is your inventory down here, which you can then do the MMO inventory thing and move it wherever you want it to be. But, like, you can mine, you can fight a thing, or you can do a thing. So if you fight a thing, it does this, and you fight a thing. I don't know why the music's so quiet. But here. I'd swear that I had it louder. But anyway, we lost against the owlbear. Your gear is all of this stuff. So I'm currently using water resistance, which would mean I'd probably want to use earth resistance if I'm fighting against stuff. But it's very much like gear and crafting heavy. For crafting, if I go, I think it's here? Crafting, yeah. So crafting, you can take items. These are all the things I know how to make, which is like nothing. You can break stuff down on this tile right here, because this is like the hometown, right? And there are other hometowns that you'll get to eventually, and you can tap for sap, which allows you to purchase various items in-game, which currently is literally just a name change and a license, which is like buy the game or change your name. That's the only microtransactions in the thing right now. But yeah, that's the game right now. Looks like Catan. I mean, it has hexes. This is accurate. Like, I can beat up a crow. Looks like there is 23 people online right now, which is shown behind my camera. If I swap over to this scene, or rather just right there, there's 28 people online now. So there are people playing. There is a global chat, which I currently have turned off. Up here, I think, is this button? Yeah, up here you can sign up for PvP or like group up with other people and team up against monsters. There's some sort of like dungeons and things that I haven't encountered yet. I don't know how any of that shit works. Where aren't Nonagons? Where are my Nonagons at? They're stuck in the Nonagon Infinity still. They'll get out eventually. But yeah, if there's XP, I haven't found it. I think it's all gear based, if I'm not mistaken, which I probably am. You have to like make swords and then stack swords. So I guess we're gonna go mine a bunch. Now, when you move into a tile and you do a thing, there's a check mark on the tile, and then there's nothing you can do there. in 35 minutes, all of these tiles are going to become usable again. So once an hour, the time shifts and the world changes. Locations of things change. The like levels and difficulties and like the spots where you have to, like, if I move in here, I have to fight with this crow, right? The locations of things that you have to fight change, and the world resets essentially, and then you go do it again. But that's World Seed. I don't know if this is something that'll be interesting to watch. It's intrigued me enough that I've wanted to stick with it. There's like, in the gear system and crafting system, you can like take swords and you can like put gems into those swords, and the gems that you mine make the weapons better. Alternatively, like, this is a level 2 sword, because I put 2 level 1 swords, or because I took 2 level 1 swords and I made a level 2 sword. So now I need to make 3 level 2 swords to make a level 3 sword, I think. What's the point? What's the point of anything, dude? Do you enjoy playing it? If yes, then you're doing the point. The point is to mess around and have fun with video game, which is what I'm trying to do. I'm trying something different. That's the point. That is a very evil forest. Let's see if there's stuff down here that I can go for. Nope, all these forests want to kill me. It's just like real life. There's like a market down here where we could buy stuff, theoretically. Money can be acquired pretty quickly and easily just by using tiles. It's a neat game. I don't know. From the little bits that I've seen, by that I mean very little, it's intrigued me enough that I'm now streaming it. So you guys get to tolerate this at least tonight until I get to the point where I decide whether or not I like this game or not. That's what this is. And if you want to try it, like I said, it is free to try. And as you move further out, you move through these rings, which basically is just everything is harder in the further out you go, essentially. So Diamond's got a 1.11 block chance. There's an Earth Orb, whatever that is. I think a feather is a thing that I can put up on my shoulder, which will make me better against nature enemies. So currently I've got this up, which helps me against water enemies. But if I put this in here, this will give me nature resistance 5 plus 10% dodge chance. So now if I go and fight the crows that I have to fight, which are over here, I have like a better chance of winning against them. And then the higher level tiles will either have stronger enemies or multiples of weaker enemies. I haven't died, so I don't know if there's death. There might be, there might not be. I frankly do not actually have an answer to that question. But, you know, it seems neat, and it's intrigued me enough that I want to play it. Like, see, now this is a tough tile, which means let's go fucking die to some crows. See, they all hit me and then I lose. But I can't return to this tile now. So we fleed, and now I can't return to that tile. I need, like, a forest where I can chop down some wood. I need wood. I only have 2 wood. I need more wood. Wow, that was a rough crow. But that's because it's a crow in the more difficult circle, right? So we run away. Let's walk back up this way. Back up into the easier area and go hit these crows. But they're going to put on the SimCity 3000 soundtrack in the background. That is one of the best soundtracks ever made, though. What is that? You receive 25% more damage from void creatures and weapons. Soulless Armadillo. Interesting. I have a feeling this is just going to fucking kill me. Obviously, I have no void resistance, but it is my level. So I am, like, inclined to be like, fuck it, let's try it. The Murder of Crows? Yes, accurate. Well, it is, like, 1 level above me, so whenever it hits me, it does hurt me more. Hey, we killed it. Wonder what I got from that. Put something in my inventory. I didn't see what it was. I think that's shield, actually. Yeah, I got a better shield from that. Neat. One of the first things I got in a drop in this game was I got a sword from a crow. So you know it's an MMO. Over here in quests, I have to kill a bunch of dowslings. And it also wants me to do all these basic crafting things. And then it puts stuff in your inventory. Right-click to open treasure chest. Which came with a... whatever that is. Physical damage. Sea creatures are very agile in the water. A coral's agility stays the same no matter where it is. Interesting. Like an agility boost? What am I currently using? So this is like a weapon that's better against stuff in the water? Also comes with a gem already infused in it? Hold up. Let's just back out of this screen. Hold up. I'm gonna look at... how do I look at that item? I think I just left click it. So it's already leveled up to level 2. It looks like it has a gem in it, but I don't see one in here. Thought you were reading a Discord word story? No, you're just reading nonsensical MMO dialogue. Just about the same thing. Well, let's go try and fight some fish. Stab some seahorses. Yeah, because I have to surrender quicker when I'm in the water because I sink. Quite literally. So I tend to just kind of die when I go into the ocean. And dang it, is there like no forests that are not trying to murder me right now? That's a sentence I just said. All of the forests are evil and want me dead. That was a lot of damage. But let's go see if we can craft some stuff. Oh, geez, wait. Can I chop down forests after I kill the crows? Hold up. Let's kill this snake. I really need to change my resistances out. Okay, so after I kill them, I can either get the loot drop from them or I can lumber. Okay, so I guess that's what we need to do. We need to run around this forest a bit and get lumber. Let's swap that back up for my sword. And then we can have a tool. A tool helps you gather materials faster. Oh. I was gonna say, can I put a sword in there? If I'm like gutting animals. We need the feather for in here. Fine. Let's fight the stronger crow. See if we can beat the stronger crow. Yay! But yeah, that's this game. I don't know. The thing I really want to mess around with a little bit more is the actual MMO side of things. But in 27 minutes, the world resets, and all these forests will be harvestable again. Did I, like, forget to do that? I absolutely did. I have to remember to click the thing. Lumber. Yeah, I have no idea if this is something that you guys will enjoy watching, but hopefully it'll be interesting for this evening. So I could either get a shield, which I could craft into better shields, or I could harvest lumber. Let's grab it. Let's get a shield. One was blinking at me. Encumbrance is a very quick thing to acquire in this game, too. And I haven't figured out how to put stuff into a bank. I'm sure it's a thing that you can do. But have not figured it out yet. Fighting 2 crows. All right, that's one. Ah, close enough. But yeah, it's a very small game. I mean, it has global chat. Looks like there's 30 people on the server right now. There's people like asking what to do. There's fast travel. Like, it seems to be a like this person's like level 100. Ay. You know, I'm over here just level 1. Don't mind me. Fucking noobing it up over here. Sec. But yeah, very, very simple little MMO. But the reason I say that it plays like a MUD is every single MUD that I've played, and I've been messing around with a couple, play like this, essentially. You move from room to room, an enemy may or may not encounter you in the room that you move into. Let's just discard that so I can go craft some stuff. Well, you move from room to room. Apparently you can skip the fighting really quickly. Interesting. You move from room to room, and then enemies may or may not populate that room, and then once you defeat the enemy, you can then complete a task in said room. And then aside from that, it's a lot of role-playing usually for MUDs. So this does play very similarly to most of the MUDs that I've played. With then, you go back to, in this case, the world tree. And you can upgrade stuff and do other things of the sort. I think I need to deconstruct a shield, dismantling, in order to be able to craft it. So let's dismantle a shield. Which gives us 1 wood. Let's see. I was right. Hey. So in order to make a shield, I need to put 2 wood in here. One of these, and then I can craft it. Or I could just make all of them. Which now I'm over encumbered. And there should be an okay, and then for 3 identical items, I can upgrade something. So let's try to... Should be able to do that, because I do have 3 shields. The one that I've played the most is Bat Mud. So in order to upgrade this shield, I put 2 more shields in there, and then boom, we have a better shield. And then I need to make 2 better shields in order to upgrade that. So let's do a little bit of this for a minute here. But yeah, the game that I've enjoyed the most would be Bat Mud. Identical items. Do I have 3 shields? Don't quite have enough to level them up. Need to figure out how storage works. Storage. So it's like you have this equipment storage. And then you have trophy storage. Can I just put all this stuff in here? Don't actually know how this works. It didn't click with you? Batmud's the only one that's clicked with me, but the only reason Batmud clicked with me is because it actually has a proper client. Like, it's a separate client that you can download. Like, you can just play it through, like, Mudlet or a command line, but... Just trying to... Because I totally just changed this to a different section. The tutorial wants me to invite a friend. What's this do? Glowing shard. This is used to craft boss quest and gear. A rare crystal. Interesting. What happens if I put that in there? Storage. I just need to figure out how this bloody equipment screen works. Your storage can hold up to 200 equipables, non-stacking items, and is automatically stored if you right-click the items in your inventory and drop them off in the storage. Okay. Fascinating. Thank you, game. Which means I can just empty my inventory. Pretty much. Keep that. Let's just keep the shields. And the swords. And that in there. I don't even know what the Essence of Earth thing is. We're going to go back up into forests. Figuring things out. We got 20 minutes until the world resets. But yeah, the reason I think Batmud clicked for me was because Batmud has just been around since like 1994. So there's a lot of content and people that played it for a really long time. But I'm not confident with any of those games to stream them. Is the problem, because me playing Batmud is like painstakingly slow. Like, I feel like most people watching me would just get really mad having to watch Batmud. I also have no idea how characters work. I just kind of got saddled with this character kind of unknowingly. Not totally sure how I pulled it off. Okay, so to continue on the quest line, I need to enter Ring 2 and kill something that's in Ring 2. Currently, I'm literally just farming for better shield. Umber. I have a feeling that the fights get longer. Oh, hey, shit. We got tier 2 wood? Today I learned there's different tiers of wood. But yeah, this thing's just on Steam. It is free to try, so you can try it for free, but you have to pay for it if you want to play the full game, which I just did, because why not? All right, well, go up here. Some in the vicinity. I don't actually know how I just opened myself up there. One thing that's kind of bothering me is I've seen like screenshots of this game that are way more zoomed out, and I would like to zoom out more. But I haven't figured out how to do that. There's a dire bear up there. I'll just mind that. Walk around it. Sounds dangerous. Let's mine that. Let's go up here and try and fight this snake and see if we can kill it. This is a Circle 2 snake. Doesn't look like it. So the thing that I don't understand about this game at all is there's these... You are currently in the overworld. You haven't planted a seed. I don't know what that means. Also, I haven't seen this biome before. Fire biome. Kind of neat. What do we have around here? Oh, this thing can drop gear. That just gives me money. I'll just take some money. You drop bones, or I can just take money. Let's just try and fight one of these. Why not? Steppa. They don't look that strong. Although I'm kind of out of my element here. I don't have any fire resistance. Although I'm winning, so there's that. Hey, we won. Which means I finished this overworld quest, which means I get something. I got a jaw. Fire resistance. Let's just go back to where we were. Go back to what we were doing. Oh, interesting. I have no idea how one encounters that. I'm just fiddling around with the like starting quests, so. But hello, pigeon. I'm just curious because I saw this thing in early access and it looked interesting, and here I am now. Oh. Do I have any idea what I'm doing? No. Also, I like your name, by the way. Prophecy Pigeon. It's just kind of amusing to me. Whoops, that's not what I wanted to do at all. Hey, Neil.
Cryptwave Neil Wave.
What's up, dude? Thank you very much for the 59th month. Welcome back. Chat, can I get a round of beers or burrs for Neil for keeping that sub alive as long as they literally could have? All right, let's fudge around with this shit. I swear I had more than 2 wood, but I guess not. Upgrade. Bonk. Oh, interesting. That's a fancy shield. All All right, well, we got 2 slightly upgraded shields now. So I guess, like, if you use fancy wood, it gives you fancy gear, potentially. I don't know if I can win this. Kind of just passively walked into it without thinking about it too much. I do have resistance, but they're going to hit me, so we're going to lose. Yep. Don't worry about it. I'm just fucking around. I mean, we played Dwarf Fortress for 8 hours today, so this is like my evening chill, fiddle around, and chat with chat game. Yeah, I just got raffle stomped by a gang of snakes and crows. It's a very scary video game. Oh, I should have urged. Grr. I keep forgetting to click the button. That would drop a spear. I can take that. Just want the wood. But there's also this little chat log that you can look at. Or combat log, not chat log. I mean, there's the world log as well. I can get a ring, or I can get that. Like I said, crows drop rings. Which I guess kind of checks out, right? Crows like shiny. Or is that ravens? Yeah, that's why I was like kind of pitching this game as that. It's like, do I think this game is good? Maybe. Is it interesting? Yes. Does it have enough like weird shit in it that I'm compelled to play more of it? Yes. I don't know if it's good or if I like it even. I'm compelled. Any Corvid like shiny? Well noted. So I guess getting rings from a crow checks out. Well, we have 13 minutes till things reset, and then I can refarm this forest. There's one that you would have to play to decide if it's good or not. Well, like I said, it's free to try. So if you want to try it, you can just download it. Well, let's gamble this. Why not? Let's fight a level 2 snake. It's free to try, so you can just download it. If you feel even remotely interested in it, you can just download it. But you do have to make an account and all that jazz. I'm going to take the chest, because that seems cool. And I got a cutter. Yeah. Seems like a higher crit. What am I even wielding right now? I could take the fire resistance jaw, but I'm just gonna wait until I can get more swords and make a better sword. All I'm really doing is just like messing around and trying to get gear right now. But this really seems like a great game to be like a second monitor game, you know? Or in my case, like just shut brain off and chill evening game. Which is kind of what I'm using it for right now. Or mute it and just put on records type game. There's a Minotaur. That's new to me. Haven't seen a Minotaur before. About as weak. So can I just say something that's funny to me? I lose a fight to 2 crows, but Minotaur, fucking piece of cake. I can get a horn for a bunch of nature resistance. Let's grab that. Why not? What am I using? So I got this, which gives me dodge chance and attack speed. What's this do? Plus 20% damage, plus 10% critical chance, plus 50% critical damage. 20% damage plus... Wow, okay, that's a big damage boost. Let's take the horn instead. Use that for a little bit. But yeah, to anybody who hasn't, if you wanna try this, it is free to try on Steam. You do need to make an account though. I do love all of the PSAs that the dev has put on the main menu of the game going, this is free to try, not free to play. I'm not scamming you, I swear. Shit's very entertaining to me. 10 minutes until world reset. All right, what'd this crow drop? Cloth hood or lumber? Take lumber. And like I said, I think everything is just gear score based. I think. That's certainly the way it seems so far. We'll take the treasure chest. Oh, right click. What did we get? Crown of Balance. It's an armor piece. Plus 2% armor, plus 15% block chance, 15% critical chance. Massive deep. I like my crit. Whenever I play a game that like intrigues me enough that I want to keep playing, it often ends up being a thing where it's like, all right, this might be really cool. Who knows if it will be. I feel like I should take all these armor pieces and then learn how to make them. Should probably put a post on Discord that I'm playing a new game. I'm gonna do that. Put a post up on Discord. Two owl bears. Or level 2 owl bear. Not 2 owl bears. Ooh, thing hit hard. All right, well, let's go back to crafting. Interesting, right-clicking stuff speeds that up significantly. Well, let's make shield. That's interesting. Oh, I see. So level 2 metal can't be used. Okay, I getcha. Level 2 metal can't be used with level 1 metal. We're going to craft all 7 shields. I now have 7 shields. Would you look at that? And let's go to upgrade. Grab 2 of those. Apparently, I got a particularly good one down there, which is the one that I'm wielding, I think. Let's make a level 3 shield. I need one more level 3 shield. I need another tier 2 wood. But I now have a level 3 shield with a 30% block chance. That's good. Actually, I might be able to level it up again. Hold up. Upgrade items. No, only have 1. All right. Let's go make some more shields. But also just like equip this one while I'm at it. Right-clicking stuff speeds things up dramatically. Want to level something up? Right-click it. Done. So now to get tier 2 wood, I'm not sure if I need to go to a tier 2 tile or if I need to leave the zone. We'll figure it out in a sec. That gets me tier 1 wood. Let's kill this Minotaur who's in the tier 2 tile. It's a tier 2 Minotaur. Dodging my shit. How dare you? Stop it. That gives me tier 2 lumber. Okay. So I can make another tier 2 shield. Let's fight 2 crows. I may have to slow this down. Looks like. Tier 1s it is. You know, it's funny because like I go on about not liking grinding in video games and all that shit, and then here I am just playing this. I don't like grinding in video games. But chat, we need to come up with something to talk about because this is just me rambling about nothing. This very much strikes me as the sort of game that'll be entertaining to stream as long as there's chat happening. So if you guys want to talk about anything, game or otherwise, doesn't fucking matter. Need some point of conversation to babble over. They need more creature variety? You need to leave the early zones to get more creature variety. I'm like in the early leveling zone. Also, I'm just walking around in the forest zone. The second you start walking south or in any other direction, like if I get out of this forest where everything kills me, I just go this way, walk up into here. There's crows there. There's whatever these things are. I'm gonna die up here, aren't I? Maybe not. Do I need to ban you, Drizoka? So I permit political talk here, but if you're just gonna be a shitlord about it, you can leave forever and never come back. You want to have mature discussions about politics? Go nuts. But otherwise, I will ban you. No, just to make my point. It's just mine. I said you can talk about whatever. Don't be a fuckwit. Hey, Peculiar. What up? Yeah, and I'm just gonna put you in your place. Don't act like a child, yeah? Trying to get to that level, those level 2s. See, there's starting conversations and there's just being a douche. I don't appreciate you being a douche. So he's advanced, do you get an army? I have no idea. You tell me. Someone in chat might know more. Genuinely, I have no idea. Nope. Can forge that. This easy tutorial level doesn't seem easy. That's because I stepped out of it for a second. To fast travel, you can do this by clicking on the world tree in the waypoints menu on the left side. The waypoints menu on the left side. Oh, interesting. Zoom. Heh. Neat. Game just taught me how to fast travel. That's cool. Give me a fancy glowing shard. It's going all right. Doing my best to figure this game out one piece at a time. Oh, I see. This is like about to be leveled up. Oh, you can't swap perks. Then why is it flickering at me? Let's dismantle it regardless. Going for pizza and beer tomorrow night? Congrats. I'm happy for you, dude. Make that. I got some tier 2 stuffs. I know it. Oh, there we go. I can make one tier 2 shield, I think. Does that skip tier 1? Kind of looks like it. Craft all these. Try to upgrade stuff. Looks like I actually have enough shields to upgrade some stuff. I wish that this had a way of auto-sorting. And I have 2 level 3 shields. Meaning I just need to make 1 more level 3 shield, and then back down it goes. It goes back up when I eat food. Like I said, I'm mostly fiddling with shit. I need more wood. Look at that. The world's reset, so all this stuff is farmable again. Hello, Bob. How are you? I'm trying out this weird MMO thing that is intriguing on enough levels that I want to try it, so we're trying it. I'm farming tier 1 wood. Is what I'm farming right now. Hey, you dropped a mace. Interesting. Kind of, I should have taken it, broken it down, and learned to craft them, but yeah. Focusing on leveling up my shields right now. But yeah, I know almost nothing about this game, so I can't answer questions about it. A hammer? Armor penetration on a hammer? Really? Take the hammer to disassemble it. Learn to make hammers. But how's your day been, Bob? What's another thing we can make? Flail! You can also dual wield weapons. There's also one-handed and two-handed and all that jazz. Game kind of, to a degree, just feels like you're playing a weird multiplayer board game. Which I'm kind of okay with. Nothing to complain about. I know that feeling. I understand the feeling. And also scrolling up a little bit, Peculiar Lobster, things are pretty good. It's we had a good Dwarf Fortress session earlier today. And now I'm just experimenting with this, because this was I don't know, this is a game that I saw in early access a while ago, and it's been in early access for a little bit. And it's just like intrigued me enough that I've just kind of decided that I want to try it. So we're sitting here and trying it. Okay, I have 3 shields. I can't actually upgrade a second one. Only have 2 tier 2s. No other tier 3s, just the one that I'm building. Do I need more metal? Quite. I could actually break stuff down. In fact, let's do that. Let's harvest that. Go over here. Dismantle that. Dismantle that. Don't dismantle that. Let's try fighting 2. That's not going to go so hot. What were those? Were those dodges? Yeah, so that little wing icon is dodges. Jeez. Keep on forgetting to chop down the tree. I have to leave that open, the little combat log menu. Ooh, a 2-handed hammer. Looks fancy. Craft boss and quest gear. A rare crystal visit a crafter to create something spectacular. I guess we should go use that. Steel gauntlets. I should take those. I don't believe I have any gauntlets. I'm using cloth mittens. Nice. All right. We're gonna move back over here. Just see what happens if I put this in here. Interesting. Let's make 1 or 2 more shields. I think I just need 1. Yep, there we go. That's 1 more shield. That's a tier 3 shield, and then I think I can open this up. Remove my tier 3 shield. Back in here. And there we go. I've now made a fancier shield, which is also ready to level up, apparently. So I can pick 2 perks. Can give me health, or I can get better block chance. Plus it has gem sockets. Armor 1, health 1, or block chance. Let's go with block chance. And block chance. Then take a gem socket. Can I put these in there? No, I can't. Well, let's back out of here. Go to my storage. What gems do I have in storage? I have something. But 1.10% block chance in there? Yeah, let's do that. Why not? And we gotta get us a better weapon. I can socket this diamond gemstone into here. I think. Yeah. Now there's plus 1%, 1.1% block chance on here. So this thing has a 30% block chance. Which is only a 1 gear score. But hey, you know, we're leveling stuff up slowly. Let's try and break these down. Actually, dismantling, I think, is where I need to go. Yeah, I'm just trying to keep chat moving. The lurkier the chat is, the less likely I'll stream this for a long period of time. But if you guys show interest, then I can do more. Well, guess we go mine some gauntlets, I suppose. Identical. Yep. Which is why I'm streaming this, kind of hoping somebody will show interest and join me. So one of the quests I have here literally is invite a friend via invite a friend in the duels menu. I want to try the MMO side of this, but I need you guys to help. Quite literally. Unless you guys want me to like play this off stream and then just go fuck around with people. But I was kind of hoping that streaming this would show interest and get some other people in. But obviously I can't do that without your guys' help. I mean, this is where all this stuff works. There's duels. There's just invite a friend in general. And I get a chest for making somebody else play. Somebody invited me, and I don't know who that person is, but can make an invitation. Can send an invitation. I have no experience with this, so if it's great, this is news to me. What did I just do? That's cloth. Not what I need right now. You'd win against me. Also, hello, Noctima. So if this game is great, then please explain it to me. Because I'm just trying to keep chat interested and also engaged. Chat is being difficult right now, but this is fine. I'm just murdering crows and taking wood from the forests, as you do. Hey, glowing shard, I'll take that. Shiny seems important. But yeah, I have no idea really what I'm trying to do. So I'm just crafting gear, just loosely following quests. So I just need to find a seed, basically. Just keep breaking stuff. But how's Noctima been this evening? Really? Lots of dodges. That's my first time losing to a Minotaur. You don't even know what is a dowsling? I know what a dowsling is. They're these things that are in the ocean that I die to. That was a quest that I picked up before I turned the stream on for this game. There's an axe, or just chop down wood. I'm just trying to keep the chat interested. So anything you guys can do to keep the chats going is appreciated, except for being a shitlord. That's not appreciated. Never will be appreciated. I'm mad that I have to actually specify that. Well, not actually mad. Disappointed that I have to specify that. But let's see if we can grab some more quests. Enchanting. Oh, you're new. I haven't looked at you yet. Curious, what do I need in order to enchant things? Okay, hold up. Unequip my shield. Trying to figure out why you're blinking. So I guess I could take nature. Now I have a nature shield. I'm not totally sure how the world seed stuff works. I'm trying to find one so that I can figure that out. Everything in this game is like poorly explained, but it's also an MMO, so duh. Of course it's poorly explained. But as I understand it, you can generate your own like different versions of the world that are a specific biome to then go gear grind and get better stuff. Kind of awkward to get started. It definitely is kind of awkward to get started. So it's like, basically like from what I've read through the descriptions of this game, everything about it just seems kind of weird and obtuse, and not intentionally so. It's like it feels like accidentally obtuse, which just means probably, you know, game dev. Making MMOs is hard. Is what it seems like. If I could play this entirely with a keyboard, it would suddenly become my favorite game ever made. God dang it. Still can't kill 2 crows. I can kill a Minotaur, but I can't kill 2 crows. I got a better weapon score than you. Slightly. You got the same amount of HP as me. Up to dice rolls, I guess. I have a way better weapon, though. Come on. Come on. Yeah. What? Am Wagner? What are you on about? What are you suggesting? That I just lost to a Minotaur? It's okay. Crows are no problem. Also have to go down here. No. Oh, is there something I had to fight up there? Didn't see the skull. Man, I was going to say, if we just got the lucky dodge, we would have been good there, but didn't. Sad. But yeah, I have no idea how these work or how I, like, withdraw them. So basically, I just put this into here, I think. So good luck. Oh, hey, a nature orb, whatever that is. Also, apparently I do have a seed. I don't recall picking that up, but I have a nature seed. So I guess that makes a nature world or something? So plant a seed. Shape a world by planting a seed. Seeds are very rare. Okay. Let's go back to the world tree. Okay. Confirm. So I've now planted a nature seed. Do I now have a nature world? So I'm in something called Lumen now? Oh, okay. So it gives me my own new world, essentially, that I can explore. And then I can leave it and go back to the overworld. I understand now. I also have a fire seed, so if I want to go to a fire world, I can do that. Okay. Things are starting to fall into place a little bit. And it looks like there's different creatures here. Most of my gear is against nature. From the looks of things. I'm just going to take that tier 3 mine. So the overworld stays the same and resets every hour. And then you can go into new separate ones. I think I understand how this works. I'm starting to wrap my brain around it slowly. There's also like that funky void tile, which I am also very weak to. From my experience. I'm just going to jump on the assumption that rare tiles like that are how you get, like, fancy shit. Also, looks like I can claim this now. Which gives me a bunch of shards. Looks like, well, I mean, I still need to kill Dowslings, but I guess I'll return to the overworld once I'm done with, you know, killing all this stuff, all these healings. Healings? Whatever that is. What do you drop? Nature bits? You're about to fast travel, but you don't have any open waypoint slots. Traveling here won't store your current location. What that means. I wonder if I do gotta say that the art in this game is like oddly pretty. It's oddly pretty. It's kind of annoying that in order to enchant stuff I have to unequip it. Okay. So I can increase the gear score by enchanting it, I think. If I can do anything else with it. Nope, that doesn't seem to have done anything. Did I try the previous world seed? No. This is my first experience with this. Like, I mean, I saw it in early access, but that's the only experience I've had with it. Yeah, no, I haven't played the previous thing. I mean, yeah, World Seed Classic, which is on Steam, right? Which is like $6. But yeah, no, I did not play it. I'm familiar with its existence, but no, I haven't tried it. I'll be honest, the difference between squares and hexes is I'm more likely to play the game with hexes. But it's very rare that MMOs actually interest me. But this one's just popped up enough that, I don't know, I finally bit. For better or for worse, I suppose. You read the description on Steam, and that's the extent of your knowledge of it? Yeah, heck yeah, hexagons, exactly. No, hex yeah, hexagons, exactly. Perfect. Hexagonna give it to you. At least one person needs to groan, or that wasn't worth saying out loud. And right now we're just collectagoning all the hexagons. But I don't know. I'm like really curious about everything in this. Like, it does say empty slot up here, which leads me to believe that either I can have multiple people, or alternatively, which leads me to believe that either I can have multiple people or we can have multiple players in a party. I'm not totally sure how that side of it works. Well, I found the edge of this world. Looks of things. This is where shit gets scary. Interesting. There's some gems there. I gotta go back to base. I get over encumbered. It's weird. The music just stopped when I stepped on that tile. I think because it's supposed to be scary. Do that and that and that. Okay. I'm sure that there's a faster way of this that I don't know. Apparently, stepping on the void tile kills the music. There it goes. It comes back. Good. Interesting. So I can level up like anything if I stack them. Can I level up? I can make metal into higher level metal. All right. Well, good to know. So if I just put 3 metal on a thing, I can just upgrade 3 metal. Oh, noted. I don't know why, but that's kind of funny. Like, I'm taking steel bar and I'm making better steel bars. Game board hexagons with Settlers of Catan. That's everybody, but I think I can count on one hand the number of times I've played Settlers of Catan, so I don't really associate it with Settlers of Catan. I need higher tier wood to make this sword. Well, let's go down here into storage. So in seeds, I actually have fire and lightning seeds. Well, let's just dump everything in here. Go out and gather more shit. Come back later. Kind of wish that this screen used less space. Paid a lot when you were a kid? Yeah, fair enough. What quests there are. Take on an invention. Hunt the crow. Defeat 10 crow. Okay. Defeat 10 owl bears. Explore a bunch of tiles. Yeah, these are all things that I can do pretty easily. Let's go fight some crows. Yeah, it's interesting that you pointed out World Seed because for some reason I thought that this game was called World Seed 2. And then it was sitting in my library for a little bit, and then it suddenly was just called World Seed again. And so I was a wee bit confused by that. But that explains a lot, actually. If there's a differentiation between World Seed and World Seed Classic. That makes sense. In the town hub of Planted World Seed Worlds Inn sells another character. In the town hub of Planted World Seed Worlds is an inn that sells another character. Ooh, hold up. Like here? Okay. Interesting. So, okay. This game is no longer, as of 2022, this game is no longer developed and maintained. Previously, Seed World Classic, one or the other, went on the other, was rebranded to make room for the actual World Seed. I mean, that's... I'm sure that if that's actually sad, then people would be complaining, but I haven't seen anybody complaining, so I don't think that's a concern, really. But thanks, Pigeon. Apparently you can. Or you can have another hero. I don't know if you can have multiples concurrently. Prophecy Pigeon plays this, though, so it can maybe actually answer that question. If I can kill an owlbear. Get him! Looks like we can. There we go. Yeah, it seems like your dudes are just kind of mercenaries. Because there's no, like, XP bar or anything. If I'm not mistaken, it's all gear score. Should take the steel greaves just to learn to make them. If I'm not mistaken, it's all gear score, right? So if it's all gear score, then I should have taken all of the quests. Let's just go take all the quests. I think that seems to be kind of the thing that you do. Ooh, berries. Those are new. Take the wood. Let's just try and get all of the quests. Might as well, you know? We're going to be fighting stuff in here anyway and chopping down trees. There's a scythe. Once again, take it to learn how to break it down. Take it so that you can learn how to break it. Man. It's oddly encompassing is the word I want to use. Apparently there's 4 players in the zone that I'm in. The thing that I really want to figure out is how the actual like interactions with other player stuff works. Because that's stuff that I haven't figured out at all, and the game doesn't explain in the slightest. Is that actually an upgrade for what I'm using? I can't tell. Like, I don't know if that's better or not. I mean, we're very much just all in on the crits right now. Just be big and heavy. It needs dodge chance if I don't need damage. Or if I don't need to take damage, rather. Seems like our armor is just eating stuff now. Better. There we go. Crows are what I actually need to fight, so. And if they're just not doing damage to us, then that's... Yeah, it's chill. 3 out of 10 crows, 1 owlbear. Need to kill boars and dire boars as well. Level 2 snake. Let's see if we can kill level 2 snake. Maybe. It's almost doing enough damage. You know, I don't know. I enjoy things that are small teams / 1-person passion projects. And this really feels like that. It kind of has that style of, or feeling of soul to it, if that makes any sense. It's not something that you get from big budget games ever. Hey, Cole'sman. Not a whole lot. Yourself? How is Seed World? I have no idea, because I don't really know what I'm doing. It's interesting, is what I would say. It's, That's the only way I can describe it. It's a sort of MMO-y thing. But it's compelling enough that I'm compelled to play it. So here I am, playing it. I encounter Sneck, I kill Sneck, I chop down wood where Sneck was, move on to next tile, repeat. Although I don't want to kill these things. I want to be killing crows. And crows, bears, boars, or dire bears, boars, and crows and owl bears are what I need to be killing. Seem to all just be in forests mostly, but then these things keep popping up, which is quite annoying. Annoying is the wrong word. Not annoying. Inconvenient. There we go. Let's walk around in here where I don't need to fight every single unit. I could just go after crows. This is where the skulls are. I have to fight regardless because it's, air quotes, dangerous. But I don't have to fight regardless down here. I can just fight whatever I want. Or just take money. Or just take crafting resources. To people who've played this game, because I know there's at least 2 of you lurking in the chat at this point. Is there a way to zoom out? See more of the map at once. Try killing this thing. I think we maybe. Nope. Maybe, nope. 25 minutes until the world reset. Time passes real quick when you're playing this. No zoom out that you found yet? Because there's like screenshots on the Steam page that just show it very heavily zoomed out like this. I kind of want to make my game look more like this. But I can't figure out how to do that. Which is admittedly a little bit aggravating. I need to kill owl bears? Yes, I do. Owl bears, like bugbears, but they don't make cool racing games. So, Zakos, what do you think so far from the little bits that you've seen? Probably about the same as I'm thinking, based on what I know about my chat room. Which is weird, but also interesting. Or I think I like it, question mark. It definitely strikes me as like a playlist game, though. That's a level 3 owlbear. I have way better armor than it does. Let's see. Maybe we get lucky. Nope. Nope. No lucky. All right, 2 of 5 owlbears. Did I kill the crows? Hey, I did. Sweet. I got enough crows. Which gives me 3 big crow things, which is a thing I can equip. So let's go craft those together into one thing. Crafting. Upgrade you. So now I have a fancy feather, which I can go up here, which gives me 11 nature resistance and some armor. This has a gear score of 2. Oh my god, we're moving up in the world. Look at that. Huh. Where you get murdered? I don't think you actually can die, though. Or at least I haven't figured out a way of, like, actually dying yet. Once I realized that I can equip these trophies, because you equip trophies up here, right? Because initially when I was screwing around, I was just dying a bunch, and then I realized, oh, I can equip trophies, which are these things. I stopped dying. The second I realized I could equip trophies, I stopped dying. You run before dying? I mean, like, sort of, but also not really. Ooh. And then the other thing that I noticed, which I think was a pretty big boon to my early successes in this, was when I learned that you can get quests. You just have to take enough. So what happens if you die? Like, what happens if you actually hit the skull? Does the character die? Like, what is the cost for death? Because that's something that I've been very curious to find out that I haven't been able to figure out, even asking in global chat. Just nobody said anything. Because there is global chat in this. But actually, I'm kind of curious. How many people are playing this right now? After I click a few things in Cookie Clicker. Hold up. That's very important. All right. Just opening thing. How many people are playing this? Yeah, there's like 250 people playing this right now. 190. Like, there's actually like people playing this. Like, it's not like an empty thing for sure. Character death and all items equipped to it are gone. Okay, so being careful is wise then. Interesting. There's also somebody else streaming this right now. There's part of me that's just tempted to just pop into their chat and be like, hey, want to team up? It's been a while since I played an MMO, but here we are. Apologies. So I guess if you die, then you're just given another character then. That would make logical sense. But actually, that's nice to know that you can die, because that actually gives the game a little bit higher stakes. Because I'm not the sort of person to just like run off into an area where I just get two-shot, right? I feel like I should like purchase a new character pretty soon. Get some better stuff in my inventory. I need to kill boars. Dire boars. In duels, can your character die? Because I'm curious about the PvP stuff, but I don't necessarily want to go messing around with it too much if I'm just going to kill my character. Also, that seems pretty good. Plus armor? It's got a treasure chest. Ooh. That's got a 30% block chance. Mine has, well, mine is much better currently, but that's a thing that I haven't seen before. Need to go find another owl bear. Oh, there's one. Level 2, though. Oh, my armor's scrolling down. What? It's gonna win. Shad. I'm just looking. What is that? Hold up. Oh, it's a troll. Chat, we found a troll. It's gonna pop in and say something mean to me. Take the money. But yeah, no, like, I've spent like almost an hour in this realm just running around picking up shit. Like, it certainly has that time just fucking vanishes feeling to it. Try killing this. Yeah, not even close, damn. Being over encumbered sucks. Yeah, well, if you click on this, or whatever the top one is here, you can fast travel back to the village, throw out one item, and then just put everything else into the storage. So it doesn't actually take that long to get back home. But yes, I do agree. Being over encumbered sucks. I mean, it is listed in the roguelike direct or category on Steam, which is, I'll be honest, part of the reason I looked at it. Part of the reason I noticed it existed in the first place was because it's in the roguelike category on Steam. And then just found out, oh, this is like a solo dev MMO passion project, which is usually enough of a reason to make me play a thing. Take the money there. But, you know, we like our roguelikes here. You know that much. Toss that. If I can kill you, maybe. We blocked it with our armor. Come on. Just a lucky dice roll. There we go. Sweet. Another bugbear. Or owlbear, not bugbear. Sweet. We killed all of the owlbears. And I'm now over encumbered, so let's fast travel. So when you fast travel home, you can then just put stuff in storage. I don't know what to put in here. Let's just go into crafting. I kind of wish that crafting and disassembling were in the same screen. You can craft better chests with treasure chests. That's actually kind of funny. There's something about that that's just way too amusing to me. That's just way too amusing. Sword requires wood. Metal. Let's just throw that one out. I really need a better sword. All right, let's just upgrade a sword, I think. Bang! There we go. Can you logically craft tier 3 iron bar with tier 2? With 3 tier 2? Can you do it logically? No. Can you MMO it? Yes. Like, does it make sense? No. Can you do it? Yes. I mean, crows drop swords, man. Like, I'm not asking this video game to make sense. I think that's maybe asking a bit much. It's an abstracted numbers game at best. You got Crypt of the Necrodancer recently, top of your queue. Next time you feel like roguelighting. Crypt of the Necrodancer is a fabulous game that I'm horrible at. But it is truly, truly a wondrous game. Dang it. I keep on hoping that I'm able to get my gear score average up to 2, but it hasn't happened yet. Ooh. I got a Tetanus Kappa, which is a chest piece. Which just seems to be a whole bunch of gem sockets. Meaning, if I understand this correctly, I can just insert a whole bunch of gems into this thing. And I get stats out of it based on the gems that I put in. Gemstone. Interesting. I could take 2 of those out. Not that this is necessarily any good. I'm assuming I'd want to upgrade these gems for this to actually be good. That's kind of neat, actually. But currently with what I've put in it, it's not very good. Huh. Got your first seed planted, you're going to try more tomorrow? Yeah, definitely. Although I think you have to destroy the seed to actually like progress more. But yes, this is indeed a Kappa. I think I'm just going to deconstruct this thing because like it's not as good as the armor that I'm currently wearing. Or rather, I mean, it's 410 armor. But might also just be because of the gems that I put into it. You know, let's go see if we can dig up some more gems. Like, but that's the loop of this game, right? It's like, oh, this seems neat. Let's see if we can go get more of it. Got my armor. Put you back on. I think I can just throw these out. It's fine. Go. It's a waste of inventory space at this point. The part that I'm real curious... Okay. The part that I'm real curious to find out is just how the actual MMO works. Like, because that's something that, like, I haven't seen much of at all, really, yet. That I'm very intrigued to learn more about. Once I figured out how the actual MMO part of it works instead of just, like, the solo grinding part, I don't know. Is this something you'd be curious to see more of, chat room? Is this something you'd play with on stream? Like, is this the sort of thing that you guys would enjoy in the evenings? Because, like, streams are long, right? Like, I do long streams now. And I've been doing long streams for a bit. So it makes sense to do longish streams. And MMOs kind of lend themselves to that sort of thing. So if this is something that you guys enjoy watching, I could see us doing more of this. 5 and 5, what's this? 6 and 2. See how it holds up? Yeah. Well, I mean, obviously, if I find mechanics I hate, I'm gonna dump it. But how long? I've put what 2 hours into it, and these past 90 minutes have flown by. So, I don't know. You haven't done them yet? I'll be honest. Very curious about the dungeon stuff. I've seen like word and talk about dungeon stuff, and it's like I want to know if there's. This is gonna sound bad on the surface, but I want to know if there's depth to them, or if they're just like just a list of enemies that you fight in a row. If it's just a list of enemies that you fight in a row, I'm kind of disappointed. But if it's like some actual dungeon crawling, I could play a lot of those. Well, that's just because I like proper roguelikes, but I'm also like ooh, hey, shit, it's a dire bear. I need those. I need 3 of them. Yay, that's 1. I only just realized how many of these plumages I have. Let me make those better. Looking for dire bears. So out of curiosity, not touching any of the actual MMO side of it yet, how much time have you gotten out of just the base game so far? Or like not just the base game, but like the game minus the MMO stuff? That was the wrong button. Oh well. I need to kill boars and dire bears. Also have a quest for just entering the 4th ring. Whoops. Walked into this without even realizing it. Watch it just like two-shot me. Yep, no, we're good. We're fine. It's fine. No need to panic. Stepping in there would be bad. Made it to about ring 18. Significantly deeper than I've made it. Although I haven't even leveled up my gear score yet. It definitely seems like a really good second monitor game. Or like a game to be grinding in while you're playing something else. That's what it seems kind of catered to. Ooh. Going for gems right now. Amethyst. Ooh, amethyst gives crit. All right. Apparently, today I learned amethyst is a void gem, apparently. No, I'm gonna keep the gems I make. Or keep the gems I find, anyway. Let's go into crafting. Don't have enough of those. Interesting. All right. Well, for some reason I thought I had more of all these, but I don't. So, I'm going to re-equip this feather. Go down to here. So I guess you go into these alternate world seeds to grind for specific materials to be able to make it out further on the overworld. Kinda seems to be the logic here. That's what it seems to be. I could be totally mistaken, but that's what it seems to be. It's a lot of armor and a lot of health. Like, if I'm understanding the game loop here, it seems pretty simple, but also oddly interesting. Like, it's a very simple structure for a game. But like I also said, it feels like a MUD more so than a modern MMO. Which I like a whole lot. Like, the world resets in 2 minutes, and I started this seed... Oh man, like back at the beginning of this hour. So everything here is about to reset in like a minute. So I'm going to be able to do all this stuff again. I'm just going to grab all this money while I'm here. I don't even actually know what you spend this stuff on. I should go try and see if I can afford another character now. I certainly didn't look at how much it cost. The character, that is. Got a minute 30 before the world resets. And I'm assuming the world resets are global, I think. A little fast-paced for a second monitor game? Where's the pace? The pace is as fast as you click the button. I don't know if I'd call this fast pace. Like, you don't have to be moving. Like, if you just stand... Like, if you just, like, idle in one place... Like, it's literally, like, click 2 things, and then... move to the other thing, but I don't know. I could see myself playing this while editing. You know? That's kind of what I mean by it's like a second monitor game. That was the wrong button. Oh well. So I can afford this person. Question is how? I don't know how to. Oh, interesting. Do I have to do that trade in items? I'm so confused. I can just sell all of this stuff for... I'm just going to sell everything in my inventory because there's nothing I really care about. Just kind of curious. I don't know how this... Oh, I see. Right click. Okay, so now we have a second character. I have Bolton and then Illidan. You need gear! Oh, God. It's fine. So because I have... Also looks like the world just reset. So I'm just going to let them fight this. Where's my second character? That work. So the one up top fights, I guess. Interesting. So is this how you level up then? What do I do with the old character? Because this guy's still set to level 1. But this one has like no gear. Finally back up again a bit before bed? Okay. We're just confused. It's interesting. I like how the void spots move. Little perplexing, but interesting. Take all these feathers and level them up and give them to her. Take a sword and a shield. This stuff. I don't need a second shield. Foot armor. I kind of just figured that they would stack and I'd have both of them fighting. But I guess not. Also looks like they share an inventory. Okay. No, I need more feathers. Lets you build different characters for different situations. I get you. So you can have one character like focused on earth resistance, one character okay, I get you. Okay. That makes sense. So I guess I keep building this guy up against earth resist, or rather because this guy is a Bolton, which is good at frost resistance, then I would want to build this person as nature resistance. Okay, because you have natural nature resistance, whereas the other person has natural frost resistance. Okay, I'm understanding some things. Hold up. I'm just going to remove some things from this character and move it over to the other one. Let's give you that. Give you the better feather. Give you the better shield. Ring kind of does nothing. But fiddly and strange, but we're getting the hang of it slowly. I'm literally just going to move everything over to the character. Because they've got the natural nature resistance, and we're fighting in a nature zone, so it seems logical to do this. This one needs something put in that slot. Let's give you attack speed, and then you have the nature orb. You get another thing? Can't swap perks. Okay, then why are you still flickering it? Oh, because you do have a gem socket. Interesting. Jump over back down to here. Trying to figure out how the gear system in this game works. Hi, Sui. I'm playing an MMO. This is where you say, who are you and what have you done with blind? Essence of nature. No, they're not. They're horrible nightmares, but yet here I am. I refuse to agree with that statement. What was I doing? Seems like everything I have, I've just been building towards nature, because that's all that I really knew about. I'll get another nature orb socket, which I can put into that in the future. All right, well, I've built up another character, one that's built more around nature resistance. Took a second to load in, that was strange. Where is the humans, though? Well, this is a me-style MMO, so they're in the chat room, which is behind my camera. You can invite people to duel using this web link, and you can go into dungeons with people, but I haven't messed with any of that. People are smelly, and so thus they must be avoided, unless absolutely necessary. Let's see how strong you are. That might kill me. You're strong enough to two-shot me. But anyway, how are you, Sui? You should know me well enough by now to know that the only MMO you'll catch me playing is going to be something that's pretty solitary. Oh, shit! It's a wild boar. That I need to fight. Let's see if I can kill it. So far, so good. Super burnt out on school. This is why I quit school a long time ago. No regrets. Screw ever going back to school. No. Let's see what's here. That should be pretty easy to kill. Final stretch always sucks. Ooh. Come on. There you go. Depends on what the on what you're stretching for, I guess. Why does this have a gear score of 2, but that is a gear score of 1? Six nature resistance. That is 11 nature resistance. We'll stick with the 11. You fobbed off everything? Yeah, I didn't enjoy a single minute of school, and then when I graduated, I basically said to myself, I'm never going back. Haven't yet. Well, I've killed one bear. How much damage do you have? I'm actually getting to a point now where like things in like the higher circles are actually fightable. Like that's killable. What this? Yeah, it should be doable. I think it's because Sui's like remote attending school, Because Sui moved halfway through school, if I'm not mistaken. Well, that's 2 boars. Yeah. That makes sense. Because Sui's living with Suboi now. And Suboi lives relatively far away from where Sui's school was. Oh boy, come on. Maybe you'll take armor? There you go. That's what I'm talking about. That's 2 more. Or 3 total boars that I've killed now. I was really worried when I first started playing this that all of the encounters would be random encounters. Really happy that they're not. That's tough. Oh boy. 38 damage. Ay. That's like twice my damage. Not fight you, thanks. Even though I need to kill you, I'm just not gonna fight you. I do think it's kind of weird that your characters don't team up though. But it makes sense when you put it in the... Oh, it's because they need to do different tasks. Also, Sui, another reason why this is an MMO for me is there's 2 microtransactions. One is buy the game. The other one is change your username. So there's no monthly shenanigans that you have to pay for. Which I'm not a fan of. It's like you either get like pay monthly for a thing, or which immediately makes it feel like a job, or it's here's a lot of microtransactions and small charges and things to nickel and dime you to hell and back. I don't like either of those. When Sui was in that position, it was just like maybe once a week she'd complain in the secret Discord for Halcyon, and then we'd all just be like, move out. Eventually she listened. Took us like a year of pestering, but shit seems better now. 64 HP. I got better armor though. Let's see. Please no kill my elf. Ouch. He ran away. It's fine. But yeah, so my hope with this game is that you guys just find it really chill and it becomes like a just chatting game. Because I need a couple of those, because the problem is all of the games that I stream are like super mentally taxing. They're either stupidly mentally taxing or not super engaging. Those are like the 2 different types of games that I stream. It's either like ridiculously mentally taxing or not that fun for chat to watch necessarily.
Soon I will be headed home. You are already home and doing that dwarf things. I am confused because I see cards.
They're not really cards. Like, they could be buttons, they could be anything. They're not actually cards. There's no deck. These are just, like, select your encounter. I think this game just has, like, a board game presentation, and they're just dedicating to it. So, no, they're not actually cards. Believe it or not, this is even weirder. This is an MMO. That's actually weirder than there's cards on screen. Well, not only is there cards on screen, but it's also an MMO. Wait, what? Exactly. This is what happens. You went on vacation and everything changed. I can't be trusted. I'm looking for wild boars to kill them. But it's an MMO with, like, procedural generation and permadeath, so, I mean... There are some parts of this that sound a little bit more normal. I swear, I haven't totally lost it. I'm literally looking for another giant pig. Where's my wild birds at? He'll be a 40-year-old man doing WoW raids on stream. Do you see? I don't know if you have Twitter, but I posted this picture. Friend of mine's like DMing me hiking stuff. Hold on. I'm going to Twitter so that you don't have to. I posted this picture a couple of days ago because I was very distressed by this. Like, I'm 27, dude. Also, chat, can I get some beers in chat for Pilot? Keeping that sub alive for 26 months. Also, Pilot, since you haven't seen it yet, we have follower emotes now. Sui, we have follow emotes, which means you can burr. You can't beer, but you can burr. Give it a second. It'll figure out where the game is. There it is. Burr's what happens when you've had too many beer. Oh, there's a wild boar. It's kind of strong. Fingers crossed on dice rolls. Ouchies. The game wants me to make it out to Ring 4, so... let's just go to Ring 4. I should be able to kill that. Nope. No, I can't. I think we should teleport back home. Did I get old while you were on an evening walk? So if I tie my hair in a bun, by that I mean if I tie my hair up and back, it lifts up all of the hair that's like underneath on the sides. And like really shows how old I am. But like it's literally just that, right? But I have to like basically tie my hair up and then into a bun to really do it. But it's all up there. Bun it up? That's hard to do. This chair makes that difficult. Give me a second. Working on it. See? There it is. Doesn't show up as well on this camera, but it's like if I tie my hair up and back, it's... And there was a photo of me with white hair. Yes, no, that is my hair. That is just my hair. It's just like the bottom layer of my hair. There you go. See? Now I have the silver fox streak that was shown in that picture. But yeah, like look at it. Just fucking look at that shit. Like it stands out. It's bloody obvious. It's like I should really dye it a wacky color and then do what? Exactly. No. Sorry, my what's the word I'm looking for here? You know what looks cool? Having my natural hair color. You know what I like? Having my natural hair color. You know what I don't like? Not having my natural hair color. So that's Fondle of Judge. I don't know what that means. Please explain. Speaking of not knowing what that means, here's another image that makes no sense. Madness. Yeet. What's up, Bobo? "39 minutes. World resets. Well, only have 2 level 2 feathers. I'm on level 1 feathers. Don't have enough level 1 or level 2. I just need to go kill some crows. That's what I need to do. That gets me boots. Let's see if I can kill the hell out of this thing. So you bought a 7-string guitar. Are you going to cover animals as leaders? Or is that like a 12-string? What's the 7-string for? Hell yeah, dude. Oh, fair enough. I mean, I don't know. I like my hair not gray, or not gray, but at the same time, I have I have trust issues with people. And I also have trust issues with myself. And to me, dyeing one's hair a wacky color is the equivalent of being ashamed of their hair. And I don't think I'm ashamed. I'm more just shocked about how much gray there is. Like, it's not like oh, I'm ashamed of this. It's oh, huh, I have more gray than I thought I did. And so for me, it's less of this is a shameful thing and more of well, that's weird. And I kind of dislike trying to think of the correct words for this. I kind of dislike oh, you have gray hair, time to dye it. No. I have gray hair, which means it's time to embrace having gray hair. Or when did that happen? Yeah, that's another good way of putting it. That gives me a level 3 tusk. That seems like a better nature dodge than the one I had previously. That's 11 nature resist and 2 armor. What about the tusk? This has way more perks on it. Yeah, I have absolutely no interest in dyeing my hair. Who says the whole "you have great hair" time too? Yeah, I don't know. I think people just have this fear of being old, right? People have this fear of aging and this fear of losing their adolescence. And I think that people feel that they can keep their adolescence if they dye their hair. I don't, or by that I mean disguise their natural hair color. I don't feel old necessarily. Maybe I look old-ish, but do I feel old? Not even remotely. That's not an enemy type I've seen before. I should kill it. It's an endangered species. I shall stab it to death. But like, I don't feel old. Yeah, okay, I could agree with that. Being afraid of losing your mind. It's like, I would be scared of developing dementia. I'd be scared of losing my hair, but I don't see any logical reason to... Ooh, that gives 8 nature and earth resistance. Okay. Antlers seem like a good trophy. But yeah, I'm not afraid of, like, my hair going gray, and I'm not afraid of appearing old. What I'm afraid of is... I'm trying to think of the right wording for this. That'll kill us. Literally need to kill one more boar. Just looking for one more boar. Yeah, I'm afraid of losing my hair. I'm not afraid of going gray. And I think that a lot of people just kind of imprint that fear on other people. So it's like, oh, you're going gray. Time to hide it. No, absolutely not. Going gray. Time to embrace it. Like, if I were to dye my hair a weird color, I'd just go fully gray. Ooh, that's cool. What's that? Shiny thing. I want the shiny thing. What's this? It's an opal. Ew, dodge chance. Good to know. It gives character. I think if I can be the sort of person where it's just like, oh, I have gray hair, and that shows maturity, that's a positive thing. But if it's like, oh, gray hair, you're just old, that's a bad thing. Kind of need to kill some more crows. I think that we might be succeeding in this game just being a good hangout and chill game. Also, Suey, since you're lurking, are you planning on streaming tonight? Asking for science. If not, I get it. Like school and whatnot. All right, well, we killed that, meaning I just completed a quest. We get 2 level 3 tusks. Well, that's interesting. Do I not have a level 2 tusk? Or a level 3 tusk? I do, meaning I can go home and combine all of these tusks and make a Biggins tusk. And then we'll have a mint copy of Fleetwood Mac's tusk. It'd be fantastic. That's gotta be worth like at least $1. This does. Okay, so it just bumps up the armor pen to where I need it to be. Or the armor to where I need it to be. Time to sleep so you have a drive home tomorrow? You will see you when we see you, Pilot. I mean, I'll be on tomorrow. I don't know how long your drive home tomorrow is. What about Kevin Smith's tusk? Haven't heard it, so can't speak to it. Also, if people want to mess around with this game, it is free to try. The actual MMO bit seems to be kind of difficult to find. But it is in there. Fancy gems. It's free to try, and the game itself's about $12. It's definitely a movie. Okay. Haven't seen it. If you didn't have any indication of that yet. So I need to find bears now. And then after that, I'm pretty sure we can just ditch this world seed. Currently, there's nobody within this ring in this world seed. But there's like 200 people playing this game right now. So there are people playing it. Global chat has got a lot of people in it, actually. It's kind of daunting, actually, when I look at the world chat. It's like, this person has like a bunch of characters all in like the thousands for their gear score, and then there's just like me. It's like, I got 50 and 20. It's like these people. It's just like, oh, what do you have? It's like, okay, this is a relatively newish person. Right, what about you? They're just talking. Kind of tempted to just like pop in and be like, hi, streamer here, help. But nah. What's this? That's scary boar. But I want its drops. Oh yeah, and then there's these weird like void spots that just like appear in places. Let's get this one instead. Kill it! Oh no. Send help. Streamer here, send help. Soulless boar? I don't think I can kill that. Like boss creatures almost. Literally just running around looking for bears. I've not watched a single second of Ruby, so couldn't tell you. But I don't know if I should be insulted or flattered by that, so thank you. I'll just be safe. I'm not a big fan of Rooster Teeth, which is why I've never seen it. Carrying the community. What, are you doing that for me? Please don't. Just making sure you're not doing dumb shit like that. Although the fact that people who are playing on Steam have little Steam icons lead me to believe there's actually quite a few people playing this. The fact that you can just like run around picking up money from every tile, I think is kind of funny. Literally looking for a fucking bear. There's a boar, but it's not what I... Ooh. You have an axe. I'm going to kill you. Or try and kill you. Probably just going to immediately die. Never mind. All right. I'm too deep. Instead of going under, we're going to go back and then work our way back out from the... Any more quests? Ooh, I can get more quests. The tree folk. Okay. Okay. Wait, so I can just keep picking up quests. Let's do that. I'm leveling up my my elf. Okay, rip crow. Defeat crow. Defeat snake. "28 minutes until the world resets." I should have gone back and picked up more quests. I guess I think the quests reset whenever the world resets too. Seems like anyway. But I don't know. I actually quite like my gray hair. To me, it's kind of like a badge of honor, the fact that I have more gray hair than my dad who's in his 60s. I mean, it's always time for ice cream if you're, like, dedicated enough to the cause of it's time for ice cream. So naturally, it's time for ice cream. Tell the world. I do think that it's kind of odd that you don't always kill the enemy. Often they just run away. You're born an owlbear. Also need to kill the healings. Hellings. Level 3. Wow. That was a lot of damage I just did. The important thing is that I have here. Yep. I just think it's so funny that everybody's just like playing all of these multiplayer games on stream. And then I'm just like, no, I don't play MMOs. And then here I am playing this shit. Just like going against my own standards. That's a new thing. Does seem like there are certain enemy types that are rare. Never seen a nature elemental before. I 3-shot it. Never seen one before, though. Got one of you already. I need to kill a troll. Need to kill a boar. Need to kill a troll. This one I have to fight. Ooh, fancy armor. We'll take that. Well, not fancy, but it's armor. Well, what? You know, it's been how many years, Hobo? And we're still referencing that. So for those of you who don't know, years ago, and I literally mean years ago, like 2017 or something. There was an inside joke where all of chat just like unanimously decided that they were going to talk about how great I am at Guitar Hero, even though I've literally never played Guitar Hero in my entire life. True story. I've played Rock Band, never played Guitar Hero. And chat made this joke, this brief meme where regardless of what I was streaming, chat would ask me to play more Guitar Hero and ask when they were going to see me. Hey, there's what I'm looking for. Ask me when I was going to play more Guitar Hero and compliment me on how great I am at it. I've literally never played Guitar Hero in my entire life. And every now and again, Hobo brings it up again. And I'm impressed at the dedication of like, yeah, he still talks about Guitar Hero. So this drops my overall armor score. But they're better boots. But then again, I also don't like card games, and I've been making a lot of videos about card games on YouTube, so. Including one this morning, even. You know? You hate Tree Folk's reward quest can... I hate Tree Folk's reward quest can be take. What? You're getting ice cream? Hell yeah. Dedicated to the cause of its goddamn ice cream time. Mm-hmm. Absolutely, Hobo. Yeah. Hobo remembers. Hobo always remembers. You gotta go to bed? Alrighty, dude. You sleep well. Till tomorrow or next time, whatever next time may be. Looking for... Oops. No, I guess I'm killing you. Beer, burr. Brr. It doesn't matter. It's all the same. Here's dude. Hobo beer is still beer. It's just beer that Hobo bought. So if you want to do beers on Hobo, it's Hobo beer. Can I kill you? Doesn't matter. I wonder what that is. This guy's got like no armor, but he hits like a bus. He's got 48 damage, meaning I've got 50 HP. Meaning I think he could two-shot me, so maybe not wise. Tempting, but probably not wise. This, on the other hand, still probably can't kill it, but we're going to try. No, armor. He dodged. Armor. Ow. Ow. Okay. If you go into, like, the little death threshold, I think you just die. So. And then from chat's description, if you die, you lose your character and all the gear on you. 3 folk already. I need a troll. Oops. That was a misclick. What, Hobo Beer is a good emote? It's a good emote. I want to know like what year that photo was taken, because that's got to be taken. Like I think you took that photo before I met you the first time, Hobo. Like Hobo Beer. I'm pretty sure that emote is older than me meeting you the first time. Yeah, not gonna win that. Probably not. Really? Trying to remember Oh, there we go. That'll do. Okay. Got him! I hate tree folks. Well, there we go. We've glowing shard. So now I need to kill a Direborn, a troll. Let's just power through these. Oh, interesting. So fights where there are multiple people, they both fight. Okay, that's cool. That's really cool, actually. Let's take the gear here. Let's give you the bow. Interesting, okay. This one has the gem in it, so I'll swap out for that. Give you that. You know, we should get some more nature resistance, I think. Although you could... Let's take that. Give you that and that. To give you a ring and a helmet and some other stuff, but... Like, this part's neat. The fact that you can fight with multiple things. Picture was January 18th. We met September. Okay, so that would have been, like, the year we met, but, like, later... Or, like, the year after we met, then. Or a few years after we met. Sorry, I read that as, like, the date, not the year. But yes, you are correct, then. The fact that, like, fighting multiple creatures uses both of your characters just made this significantly more interesting to me. Like, this is a neat fight suddenly. Like, having multiple characters now has meaning. Speaking of... That's a better shield. There's a bear. Trying to think what we still need. Literally just need a troll. $90 health. Try it. Please, no kill me. Okay. You ran away. No die. Just to keep your emotes that you never use? I mean, like, has Twitch threatened to remove anybody's emotes or anything? Maybe you should just get way into World Seed with me and we can, like, do cooperative streams. Shit. Apparently you can go on, like, cooperative dungeon crawls or some shit. I have no idea how this stuff works, but... Over here and see what we get. It's a level 2 snake. Stab it to death. But I don't know. There's tons of things you could stream. I'm now over encumbered. Yeah, I guess the question that I have is like, not what would you stream, but the question I have is, are you worried about losing your emotes or something? Because I don't recall Twitch ever actually removing emotes. I know there's like the occasional panic where they're like, Twitch will remove your emotes, but I don't think I've actually seen any proof of them actually doing that. See what I can level up. I also don't fully understand the concept of put all of the steel into the crafting thing to make better steel. I don't think that's how steel works. Like, truthfully, I don't think that that's how this works, but... But you can only use level 2 wood with... I mean, then just turn your stream on for 30 minutes 3 times a year. Done. You know? Literally, like, you're playing something unrelated, don't unmute your mic. Just run around in whatever you're playing. Or, like, just have, like, an idle stream of, like, a clicker. Just don't unmute your microphone. Just let it sit there while you're doing other things and come back. Problem solved, I think. Stuff lags quite a bit when you are trying to pull it all out of here. I'm just going to level stuff up right now. That's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to gear the other dude up. I really do appreciate the fact that you can walk around this zone without worrying about being over encumbered. It's really quite nice. I really wish I had more plumage. That's what you do because you forget about Twitch? Wait, what do you mean? Just like leave a stream up for hours on end? Without really thinking about it nor worrying about it? All right, you. Let's remove this. Increase your damage, increase the armor, increase the nature resist. Let's give you armor. Put these, and these, and these. Let's put those and those into here. Put that into here. That into here, and that into here. That into here, and that into here. And then everything else is just going to get sold off, I think. Except for that thing at the bottom. Money, please. Give you those boots. Confirm, throw those out. And I need a new ring for you. When you feel like just when you feel like it, really, but it's always great to catch up with streamers that you support. You know, I'm not gonna lie. I'm always shocked that people support channels that they don't watch super free. That will always surprise me. Really bullying him. Guy. Take another shield. I thought I just killed him. You mostly forget to cancel subs. Well, you can't cancel the one here. Better for worse. We'll say, ooh, hey, we got a world seed. We got another lightning seed, meaning I could spawn a lightning world. Seems weird. Well, you're still subbed here, so hell yeah. I also went on a mass unsubbing spree recently. Although I go through mass unsubbing sprees on a rather frequent basis to do one thing in specific, and that's to delete all the channels that I've been gifted subs to. Pared it down to EJ, Tom, and Churro. Yeah. I joke about you unsubbing here. I know that you can't. Although you do still watch me, which surprises me to a degree. I don't know, because like EJ, Tom, and Churro are all kind of a certain style of stream. I don't even know what I am these days. It doesn't resub? No, it doesn't resub them, but you get the emotes and the ad-free viewing and stuff. And there's a few channels that like will have like, let's say LOL as an emote. Burke Black actually is one of the problems that I have. So if I get gifted a sub to Burke Black and I try and type in LOL like this, it'll default it to Burke LOL for some reason. I don't know why, but it will not autocomplete to global Twitch LOL with Total Biscuit's face. Rest in peace, 4 years today. But instead it'll default to Burke Black's LOL, which drives me nuts. And so whenever I get gifted a sub to Burke Black, I almost immediately delete the sub to Burke Black. Not because I don't like Burke Black, but because for some reason it overrides the emote that I want to use by default and not the one that Burke has. Burke is a cool dude, but I get gifted subs to him every so often.
Bears all around for you keeping up to date on indies.
I don't know what bears all around means, but thanks. I mean, this is some weird shit. I don't even know what this game is. It's an MMO thing made by one person. I'm still trying to figure out what I'm supposed to be doing, but I'm running around getting gear, and so I guess that works. I'm still trying to find a troll once I kill a troll. The world resets once an hour, and you can find these seeds in the world to force spawn a specific style of world and get multiple characters that are all based on different stats for different enemies against, and apparently you can duel other players and also dungeon crawl with other players, but I haven't actually seen any of that stuff yet. Speaking of subs, well, I mean, there you go. This is why I say that, like, I'm kind of surprised that people like Hops stay subscribed to this channel, because, like, you're at tier 3, and you've been at tier 3 for a while, and it's, like, a lot of money. Especially if you're not on Twitch much. I appreciate it, don't get me wrong, but doesn't change the fact that it's kind of surprising to me sometimes. I love the fact that the bear drops berries. You kill the bear and you get berries. That drops. Those are really high level up antlers. Interesting. I don't understand how we forage for cloth. I'm still trying to figure out where I get leather too. At least this elf is good at killing crows. Wow, that's a lot of dudes. Luck, boys. All right. Did I really lose? I guess so. They both ran. Oh, also, just to anybody who only just tuned in, you gotta check the follower emotes, because as of just the other day, we now have follower emotes. They're made by the community for the community. We still have one slot open, so if anybody wants to make a shitty emote, it has to be made in MS Paint. It has to look terrible. Themed after my emotes. Send it to me and I'll credit you with it. Half of them were drawn today. That's how recent they are. And FG Squared, some of your favorite streamer probably, donated her talent to the lovely. Oh, there we go. Got everything done. I had 3 level 5 berries out of that. Let's go craft those berries into better berry. But FG drew the happy equivalent. So sappy. Yeah, this one. The FG drew sappy for us in MS Paint, and I'm very happy with it. I think it turned out lovely. Let's see what you do. 40% health. Oh boy, that is a big health upgrade. I still need a helmet for you. Kind of sad that these don't have gem slots. Dismantle them boots. Okay, so I got 1 for doing that. 1 for doing that. All right. Is that more than is what? I don't understand. Still looking for a troll that I can kill, that is. There is a troll I'm aware of. It's not one that I can kill. No, killing a tree folk. You feel artsy fartsy? Well, if you make me something, shove it in my DMs or post it in the post art section on Discord. There's been a couple posts today. My kind of thought, though, is that we'll swap them out every so often. I'm actually kind of shocked as to how many people are still watching, though. I sort of expected to swap over to this. This game is either very entertaining or you guys are just enjoying the conversation. Because I was not expecting that many people to stick around when I swapped over to this. I was kind of expecting this game to be a dead chat game. I think you have something that combos with that. I was thinking someone should just make like a sword or a pickaxe or something. As that would combo with all of them. Well, I mean, here's the thing, right? Normally when I play new games that are strange and confusing, the opposite happens. This isn't normal. You were wondering what kind of game this is when you found it on Steam? It's a open world MMO gear grind thing. It's one of those like, well, it's kind of unique, so I don't know how to explain. Should be able to kill that. Maybe not. Maybe. Nope. That's what it is. But it's also not free to play. It claims to be free to play. It's free to try. But Another thing that kind of annoys some people is you need to make an account on it to play it. It doesn't play like modern MMOs. It plays like a MUD. It plays like an MMO from like the 90s. Well, I mean, it's made by one person, so it certainly does have the indie charm. But it's a compelling crafting system, simple questing system, but the thing that I want, and then the world seed system, which is kind of neat. So like, there's the overworld, which I don't want to click on this because it'll burn my world seed. But you make you roam around the overworld, and you move further out, and you fight stuff and get gear and level that gear up to fight stuff that's further out. And then you can get world seeds, which are these, which can be different rarities, different difficulties, and different, well, there's like nature, fire, lightning. Like I have one in my inventory right now, which is a lightning seed. If we plant these, then we go to that seed world. And then we can get gear based off of that thing specifically, all with the goal of doing this game's equivalent of raids, I would assume. But like right now I'm running around in like in a nature thing. So I was able to get a elf for my party from the nature area. And I'm gearing my people up towards nature to try and do stuff within this world seed, and then I can move further out. Supposedly within this screen, using this button, I have an elf and a human. Yes. Don't be that way. You can invite people to your world by doing that, and then you can duel to get rewards. I don't know actually how any of that works, but there's apparently PvP and all this. I don't know what other kind of MMO trappings there are. You don't see people in the overworld. There are 5 other people in this world seed right now. So yeah, I don't know. All this stuff is kind of confusing, but it's like, it's weird, but also interesting in enough levels that I'm playing it. Like, I'm not going to pretend that I fully understand what I'm doing, because I certainly don't. Right now, I'm just looking for a troll that I can kill so I can finish this quest. Let's just try barreling through this. Oh, and also there's this, which just reset. Once an hour, the world resets, which repopulates all of the tiles that you've cleared, either with enemies or loot or gear or whatever. Whatever they were filled with before they get repopulated. So now that I've done this, I think I know where there's troll. Assuming it repopulates them in the same place. There's one. So I've actually been in this one world seed here for like almost 2 hours now. No, I died. God damn it. I have to wait an hour to fight it there again. Bad dice rolls. Feels bad. Oh, there's another one. This is a stronger one, so it would be very ironic if I beat this one. Watch me beat this one. Okay. Yay for dice rolls. All right, we've completed that quest, which gives me an earth seed. And I can click this and teleport back over here. So I'm just going to go dump some stuff into storage. Doop, 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 doop. Doop. I need to find one more bear and kill a bear. And then after that, it looks like that's about all the quests I can do for this zone. So then we can go back to the... Although, because the world just reset, I probably have new quests now. Yep. Defeat 3 nature elementals, defeat 3 minotaurs, defeat 3 of these. And it just, they give you drops for doing all these. Like, it's very much like a gear grind craft game. Your ideas revolved around factory building? Like in an MMO style? I'm trying to imagine how that would look. But yeah, no, I was currently looking at it. This game has mostly positive reviews on Steam. And I'm not going to say that that is a bad way to describe it. Like, I'm very perplexed by everything that I'm doing right now. I disagree with all of the reviews saying that it's false advertising. It's free to try, not free to play. The second you download it, it says that. So it's not a free game. It's like $12 to buy it. Like, you buy it, you go to the center of this, and well, I can't actually get in here from here, but tap for sap. You have to buy the game, which is $8.99 USD, which is like $12 Canada money, and then you get the game license. Once you have the game, then you have it, right? So it's like, then you can pay for a name change, which is like change your account name. My account name is Blind, by the way, and I'm shocked I was able to get that. Something in art. Hope I'll put something in art. I don't need another gun emote. We already have a gun emote. Sword, sure. Gun, eh. Go find a bear. Actually, you know what? Let's just go accept more quests. Just stay in this area a little longer. Stay here until our storage is full, and then we'll upgrade everything we can, and then throw out everything we don't need. I think, like, if I were to say I had any problems with this game, I think that the combat's a little bit one note, which is a little underwhelming, I would say. But aside from that, which I think is also kind of a minor thing, I think the game itself is pretty cool. At least the crafting system seems pretty cool. But once I go back to the overworld, I'll be able to move further out. But I've been looking for a game like this for a while. Something that's like just a super... Chill's maybe the wrong word to use, but... casual, I guess? MMO style game that I could play, that some people from the community could hop into and play too. And the fact that this thing's free to try kind of maybe scratches the right boxes for that. I don't know. Because for a while, I've just been like looking for a mud that I felt like would fit the stream, and I haven't found one. I think you should either decline to build combat or give it enough nuance to be interesting. It's not interesting. That's the thing, though. Like, it's not uninteresting. It's just... The combat is like a means to an end, right? Like, it's there because it has to be, almost? I don't know. Like, I guess, like, the weirdness about this game right now isn't whether or not it's a good game. Like, it seems good. Like, I'm having fun, I think. But what the part where I'm a little confused by this is whether or not I think it's worth putting time into, which is something that's like just kind of undetermined currently. But I don't know. I'm enjoying like the little bit that I've played so far anyway. Maybe I should just go back to the, you know what, let's go back to the overworld, and I'll show you what no, I'm in a spot where I have to do this. What's my main quest line? So this is the normal overworld instead of the world seed. There's 30 people playing in the overworld right now, currently. Come on, you. You got this. There you go. But the overworld just has all of the biomes put together, whereas the world seeds give you only one of the biomes. And that part is kind of neat, the way the world seed stuff works. Didn't expect the seed in the overworld map to be synced. Well, they are kind of, but they're also not kind of. Like, if you go far enough out, they stop being synced. That innermost area, yes. But now that I'm out in this area, these are all fire creatures, and they're all totally different, right? And this, like, all of the areas over here are totally different. There's also towns in the overworld that are not present in the other areas. So, like, see here, I can go to this town, and I can sell them a bunch of stuff, because I don't need any of this. If it's hard to acquire. I can purchase this. So now I can go here and purchase gear for my other dude, which is what I'm doing right now. From here. So this wouldn't be in the seed world. But I can go to him. And I can give him this ring. Oh shit, that's a mallet. That's a tool. Scavenging time reduced by 3 seconds. Oh, okay. I thought that was a weapon, but no, that's definitely a mallet. Since you're the one I have on first. So I need to kill 3 minotaurs. Wonder if I can even kill you. You might just one-shot me. It's a level 5 Minotaur in Ring 3. Yeah, that will probably just one-shot me. That, maybe I can kill. It's a tentative maybe. Just because it has, like, no armor. Ah, it two-shot me. If it missed that second shot, we would have gotten it.
This is madness! Madness.
You fuck off to bed. Sleep all day. Yeet. I'm gonna keep fiddling in this weirdness for another hour or so. So yeah, like the innermost area of the seed world seems to be synced with the overworld, but the rest not so much. I'm taking my hair out of a bun and just tying it back normally. I don't need my hair up in a bun while I have my headphones on. It feels weird. I do kind of wish it was easier to just get murked. Like, if I were to complain about anything about this, it feels casual. Not because it's necessarily easy, but because it's easy to avoid getting murked. I really wish that there was, like, a day-night cycle or something that, like, or some sort of mechanic that made it really easy for your character to just get fucking whacked and die. Trying to only hit things that I need to kill. I also haven't found the nature path yet. Oh yeah, also a quest that I have to do that I haven't even started yet. If I go all the way over here, all this ocean area, which is where I ended up first before I started streaming this, I have to kill these things, dowslings. But from what I can tell, all of the ocean wants to kill you all the time. So, to go a little deeper into the ocean. So that's interesting. You get steel from the ocean. I guess I'm stealing. I'm just curious about what that is. Maybe it's like Atlantis or something? Oh, damn. Treasure chest, that makes sense. Cliffside. Dungeons provide a series of encounters before facing the dungeon boss. Oh shit, I found a dungeon. Huh. Cliffside 3. Justin is the boss. Oh dear, that's way too funny. It's a fucking really angry beaver as the boss, which is definitely gonna fucking kill me. So a dungeon is a series of fights with a boss at the end. Justin looking good. I mean, he's kind of toothy, to be fair. Well, that's 8 to 15 physical. Seems like an improvement. So that's neat. I know where there's a dungeon now. Although they probably moved. They're probably like the void tiles where they... So I guess that's the MMO part, is like getting your friends to come play the dungeon bits with you. Hexapus. Is that like an octopus, but we're on hexes, so it's a hexapus? That must be what it is. Well, we found a dungeon. You know, this actually feels like a couple of 7-day RLs that I've played. Which might sound weird, but... If you kill a pig, do you get piggies? No. You get bits of pig. Seahorse. I had a quest to kill these earlier. They're actually, like, weirdly strong. Look at this. Weirdly strong, indeed. Oh, shit, that's new. Seen one of those before. Also like an island up there? Interesting. Seems like the ocean is evil and wants to kill you in this. Just like real life. Oh shit, that gave me leather. Oh geez, interesting. Beaches are considered ocean tiles. Soulless Chopjaw. That looks mean. Soulless Seahorse. I have no idea where I am at this point. Chopjaw. Those look kind of scary. Go home. Yeah, I don't know. This game scratches the roguelike itch pretty well, actually. Like, it kind of feels like I'm playing a roguelike, even though I'm really not. Let's try heading south. What am I trying to kill? I need to defeat 4 soulless creatures, so like void creatures, basically. Pick leather skin used for crafting equipment. The citizens of the haven use leather. Okay, but like, where do I get leather? Have fun with Hexapus. I will have the most fun with Hexapus. Come on, you know it. Thanks for keeping that sub alive. We'll see you when we see you, dude. Cheers. Well, I need to kill this thing. It might just kill me, though. Oof. Well. Lost the character. Sad days. Got a bit too ambitious. So now I lose that character and all of the gear that they had. Which means now we get to grind back up with this one. Or I have to go buy a new character, which I should be able to do. There's a market here where I can buy stuff. Buy those gloves. That's a lot of damage. 29 to 59 damage. Common weapon among the dwarves. Can afford that. Kinda a little better about using the shield and sword, but yes, I mean with in-game currency. There is so the only microtransactions in this game are you can change your name and you can buy the game. That's it. So when I say buy a character, what I need to do to buy a new character, from what I understand, I need to go in here and I need to go to a world seed now. So let's go somewhere new, somewhere we haven't been before, because I just killed that character. So let's go to a fire biome. For that, I mean, I just need one of these. Okay, well, I'll just put it in my inventory. It's fine. So let's put a fire seed on. So now we are in the fire realm. Throw you and... Oh, no, that's not what I want to do. Throw that in there. Right click. Click and drag don't work. And then I can go here, and I can buy a character in the fire realm. This character costs 90 copper, which can just be acquired by running around in the world. And we now have a dwarf named Nara. And Nara is going to take some of my gear. Because I'm going to swap you back over to this and this, because this guy's very nature heavy. Basically, we killed our elf and exchanged it for a dwarf, which can only be an upgrade, right? And let's also go pop back in here. There is nothing I can purchase there. Although what I could do is, now that I have this character, I could pop out of this thing. Art done? You made art? Pop out of here, and then pop back over here. Buy some gauntlets. Shovel. Going to accept that. So the way you actually get money, for reference, in case you haven't seen it yet, you step on a tile and then click this button, the one in the middle, which is just the Explorer, and you receive money for exploring. So I just earned 2 copper for doing that. So that's how you earn money. It's not... Like, if there are microtransactions in this game, they don't really exist. Currently, anyway. But you do lose all of the gear that was on that person when they die. So it still hurts. It still sucks. I certainly lost some progress, but like it's not major. And then these are for used to craft boss and quest gear. Whatever that means. Let's buy that. Buy that. Or grab that, grab that. Let's grab the fire resistance. Let's also pop out the fire seed again and go back there. I really just popped in there to get some more gear for my dwarf. I'll take a look in a sec. Let's give you some fire resist. Shoes. So still a shitty average gear score, but... And then you can also just go to the inn over here and we can sell stuff. Although I think, now that my elf died, I'm under the impression that I can take that elf, or I can go back to the wood area, or the nature area, and then buy a new elf. If I'm correct in my assumption. That is my assumption. Look, it's Worm Online. Oh, shit. That just gave me a frost seed. Oh, dump those in. So you, if a character dies, you lose the character plus all the gear that they were wielding. But you keep everything else. Let's just take all these quests. I need to kill Steppas, worms, bullrocks. Cerberus. Scorchlings. Scorchling. Foya. Bang. Sweet. And because I've already like ground for some gear and I could just give this person all this gear that I already had, we get an advance or an advantage going in, I guess. So I just popped down to buy a new one. Yeah, absolutely. It's like I broke my old elf, so can I get a better one, please? Is that still on a refund? Hey, look, it's a goblin. I want to kill the goblin. And like the character art's kind of like this weird mixed bag where like it either looks great or kind of horrible. And I can't decide how I feel about it yet. Oh shit, there's a necklace in there. This dwarf hits like a bus, by the way. Okay, so that goes in my jewelry slot, which just gives us some dodge chance. Okay. You have a good night, Taylor. We'll see you tomorrow. Take care of yourself. But yeah, no, if this game was like one of the first things I did when I installed this game in the free to try was I looked for microtransactions and I didn't find any. Aside from like the change your name, which is fine. Bullrock. Need to kill 5 of those. Let's go. Rock and bull. An Ember Fiend. I think I need to kill Cerberus. I feel like I'm kind of over leveled for this zone because I have better gear. You might need to double up on antihistamines. That seems wise. There we go. This seems like a better zone for us. What's this? Collar plus 10% health. What are you using currently? Just 30% dodge chance. I think we'll use what we're currently using and give you this maybe. But yeah, playing this feels like a very minimal open world RPG roguelike thing. That's what it feels like. As for what it actually is and whether or not it's any good, I have no idea. So just because you step on a tile, like when you step on a tile, you have 3 options. You can either fight the thing, you can take the money for standing on the tile, or you can harvest the resource that's on the tile. You don't have to fight the thing unless there's a skull on it, in which case then you have to fight the thing and then you can harvest the resource that's on the tile. I'm real curious if we can fight that. But he might just 2-shot us. Man, fuck it. What are we going to lose realistically? All right, we lost, but close. Cerberus. I kind of just wish that there was whack sounds when you hit stuff. One of the most indie jank feeling bits of it. Another Scorchling. It's 3 of 10 down. Kind of surprised I haven't run into multiple Scorchlings because they seem like the crow for this zone. Oh, that's new. So Fire Mace does fire damage. It's clobbering time, says the description. It checks out. This two-handed hammer is kind of bonkers, actually. So that just gave me a ton of Essence of Fire. Magical Essences, perhaps Enchantress in town knows what to do with it. So you take the Essences to the Enchantress and it gives you menial upgrades to either items or weapons, I think. So now that I don't need to fight any of these anymore, I can just start cashing in every time. But we also got this treasure chest, which I can open. It has a fancy bow on it. An Icarus Piercer. Should really break down a bow so that I learn how to craft them. And then every item in the game, from what I can tell, can be crafted. Assuming you know how to. Or you've had it once before and you've broken it down. So yeah, I don't know. This is very much one of those, like, it's interesting. I kind of love it. Ow. El Neso. The high about... Ugh. I kind of love it. It needs to be bigger, though. I think it needs to be 256 by 256. God, I'm getting tired. Where did that come from? Suddenly yawning. You know that feeling when you're like, damn, I'm suddenly very tired for some reason. That's me all of a sudden. Also, hello, Sasspot. It's been a while. Hope you're doing well. For extra jank? Absolutely. Bilinear filter the shit out of that. It'll look awful and we'll all love it. Oh, okay. So up here it's just 2 Scorchling. Should really head back and see what I can do with all this Essences of Fires. Ooh, these I need to kill. Sandworms. Nice. The combat gets more interesting when it's more people and more people. Grab that fire resist helmet. Really? I'm gonna take the fire resist helmet regardless. For scale down, I think it's 250 by 250 is the recommended. Unless you want to give me multiples. But I'll set it up after stream, because I'm not tabbing out. This game doesn't really lend itself to tabbing out. I can't really play when I'm tabbed out. I got the Worms quest done. Got a glowing shard for that, which I haven't figured out what to do with yet. How come they do that? They show like, oh, this thing needs to be leveled up, but then like you also can't do anything with it. Demons? Hysterical laughter surrounds you, eh? I mean, that seems kind of strongish, and it also has a lot more HP than me, so I'm not going to try and fight that. I need to kill Cerberuses and Bull Rocks right now. Oops, wrong button. Unfortunately, you don't need to, like, eat between fights or anything. Another two-handed axe. Is that the same as the one that I have currently? Level 1 two-handed axe. Dash to level 2 two-handed axe. That does 29 to 59. That does 20 to 39. What? Hold up. Something seems off here. That must have just been a better stats roll then. I am happy that I've lost a character, though. It's nice to know what death in a game like this is. You know what the visuals and, like, jank of this game kind of reminds me of? Chat room? Kind of reminds me of Tome. A little lot kind of reminds me of Tome. It's like, it's certainly very indie. I say that with a lot of, wrong button. Say that with a lot of appreciation. I like it when games are very indie. That's something I need to hit. Damn. Thing do a lot of damage. Dropped another hammer. Not a very good one. Also, tomorrow is supposedly a DF News Day. So if stream starts a little late tomorrow, it's because I'm editing. But we'll see what actually comes out. Ooh, Bull Rock. These are something I need to kill. Yay, it ran away, but we got the stone skin, which seems to be actually a pretty good perk. So that is, gives attack speed 2, armor 2, health 3, fire resistance 10, 20% armor, 2% block chance. Yeah, that seems like a nice hefty upgrade. See if I can give you anything that I have currently. That'll help you. 5. That's an upgrade on your armor. Kind of hard to discern exactly what an upgrade is from a distance. Apparently my cloth boots have a gem slot, meaning I could give you some more damage through this thing via that. So we got plus 11% damage. We're putting that in there. I just leveled up our boy here. Our dwarf, though, is way stronger. Lava River. Near the root. Well, I've killed all the Cerberuses. Almost overburdened. Still need to kill 2 more Bull Rocks. Chat, how we doing out there? We fading? We still good for a little longer? What do we think? Should we jump over to just chatting and eat dinner and hang out? Talk about random shenanigans? It's kind of what I think chat's feeling like based on the amount of activity going on right now. It's been about 10 minutes, so why I'm asking. Work call was canceled. Is that a good thing? Hear about bedtime? That's fair. You don't have to stick around. You are free to go whenever you feel the need to go. I think that I could kill. It'd be fine. Very close, but we got it. And I'm now overburdened. Let's go back home. Got me in the background. Fair enough. Well, I'm over encumbered, so. Now, let's just go up here crafting for a second. Nope, don't have enough of that stuff. Upgrade that, whatever the heck that thing is. Can't upgrade it again. Let's go to the Enchantress. Which is down there. Nope, that's questing. Where's the enchanting? You? Yeah, there you go. Let's take your big, heavy hammer thingy off. Two-handed axe. Let's just use... Can I only do a maximum of 3? Interesting. So this is another way of leveling up weapons. We can give you better attack speed, better critical chance, or better damage. Let's do it. Well, we've already got attack speed. Hold up. Only enchant. Okay, so it's already been enchanted, I guess. Problem. This now does fire damage because it's been enchanted. Interesting. Let's see if I can enchant this necklace. Kind of wish that I could enchant stuff that they were already wielding. Actually make my life a lot easier. And that gives me more fire resistance. So I just like leveled up this person as like an anti-fire thing. Well, all right. I think it's time. How long have I been playing this? Like in 4 hours. I think that that's enough fiddling with this. If this game seems interesting to you, chat, try it out. I don't think I'm going to put this VOD on YouTube or anything, though. But I think that that is it for World Seed for this evening. I'm going to go put a record on the table, put us into just chatting, get me some dinner, and then we can hang out and chat about whatever until I finish eating my dinner, and then the stream's over. All right? How's that sound to you guys? Let's do that. Let's log out. Yeah, this thing is neat. This is what I mean when I say it's got this warning. It's like downloading the game and playing the game is free up until a certain point, Ring 3 Plus. Via the in-game store, you will be able to purchase a game license for $8.99. This is a one-time purchase and unlocks the full game. It's like a lot of people are just like, oh, it's false advertising because it says it's free to play. It's not. It's like, come on, it's fine. Although the one problem that I have is there's no way to exit the game from here that I can find anyway. So you have to like alt